morning. It is way too early. It's probably about 6:30 on Saturday morning. I am getting ready for FaerieCon, and it's not easy being blue, and it's not because being awake is stupid. Being a grown-up is dumb. First part of my process is putting on ear tips. These are my pre-blued up latex ear tips. I'm going to put these on with a little bit of spirit gum. Here we go. Now that my ears are on, now it's time to actually start the process of blue. I use an airbrush. There's no way to do full body blue that's going to stay throughout the day, really without actually using an airbrush paint. I often find that water cake will smudge, it gets streaky, and if at any place your skin shows through, it winds up coming up green. So I use, the brand is named Pro Air. It is an alcohol-based airbrush paint, and I use a dual action siphon fed airbrush. Dual action means you depress, as you can hear. You can hear the air coming out and my compressor kick on. And then to control flow, you pull back. So if you leave it forward, it makes it a little bit more of a light sort of translucent mist. You pull it all the way back, you get a lot more paint. Base blue on. This is it. As you can see, it is very bright. What we need to do now is actually create contour and shading. Something that's often neglected when people do a non-natural skin tone is that every skin tone anywhere has variation. So there are different shadings. There's a different way that even blood under the skin, colors, have to account for anything like sun exposure, things like that, things that actually make it a more realistic depiction of a non-natural skin tone. So what I'm going to do is play with the light a little bit. I'm going to create some contours also because this is so bright and I'm going to be under lights throughout the day. You absolutely have to do contouring, otherwise you're just one solid shade of blue. Even in natural skin tones, you're going to have variations in color. Now it's time for a highlight. I am going to use a super sparkly light silver. This is going to play a lot differently than it would, for example, on my natural skin tone. This is going to collect a lot of light, but it's not something you'd really want to do for daily wear. I'm going to hit the bridge of my nose, up here on my cheeks, and down here on my chin. I'm not going to hit my forehead because the wig that I wear has bangs, so you won't even see it anyhow. we're gonna move on to some eyebrows. My wig is black, so we're gonna go black with my eyebrows. And then we're gonna move on to the eye treatment. Gotta get the glitter off, cause there's so much glitter everywhere. Bye bye glitter. Let's do it.
Do it.
Do it!
Do it.
You do it. He's so bossy. So now let's move on to them eyebrows. We're gonna use this deep black. It's a matte color. You don't want to be using the shiny stuff on your eyebrows unless you're going for a very specific effect. But this will match the wig that I'm wearing today. I'm gonna paint my face. Bye. Get out. I love him. Alright, continue on with this eyebrow stuff, cause can't not have eyebrows. Or, I mean, you could. Whoopi Goldberg does alright. You know, Whoopi pulls it off. I don't. I'm going to color correct under my brows with a color that closely matches my paint. The eyebrows seem super dark right now, mostly because I don't have the rest of my face on. So don't be intimidated if you've got this super bright color and then you have a really dark brow on top of it. It's going to look a little bit caterpillar-y for a little bit, but don't let that intimidate you. Keep moving forward. As long as you strategize a look that balances out having a strong brow, everything will be fine. Just breathe it out. Now we're going to work on the eyes. This is going to be a multicolor treatment. Gets a little bit complicated, so I'm going to show you what I'm using and go from there. It's a weird thing when you do airbrush because it's kind of a pain to get off. It winds up getting on your eyelashes. So instead of using regular mascara on my lashes to recolor them, because it just takes forever, I'm actually going to use a liquid liner and sort of brush it onto my eyelashes so they're not blue anymore. That way you don't wind up with this like blue layer underlying a really thick, dark false lash. Since becoming a fan of Christine at Simply Nailogical, I too have become a holosexual. And as you can see, I'm going to use a little bit of holographic glitter right here in the corners of my eyes to sort of give them a little bit of a pop. So this is the fun process of corseting.
You can do it! I believe!
I think I can. There we go, okay. Devin here has become a corset lacing pro. This particular corset is amazing. It is the yoga pants of corsets. It is so comfortable and so fun. It's absolutely my favorite piece. Bye, Balance. I didn't need you anyhow. I have such plentiful organs. Time to get in breakfast. While I'm not actively doing something myself, I do like things that are ridiculous.
You keep me around.
That is true.
That is true.
That is the truthiest truth ever. Hey, Devin, what do they got at Wegmans?
They got every thing at Wegmans. Every freaking thing.
Are you
what I
just-
bought at Wegmans the other day?
What'd you buy at Wegmans the other day, Devin?
I bought a snowblower that spat out jelly.
You don't like things that are good, so there.
I love things that are good.
No, you don't.
I date a blue woman.
Well, okay, I'll give you that.
Ah, there you go.
The way that I do my nails when I'm blue is that I use just plain glue-on nails. These are manicures I made myself. You can pick these up in any grocery store, pharmacy, whatever, but I prefer to make my own in my own styles.